Broadcasting from Watts Creative Studios in Bedford, Virginia, you're listening to Life, Liberty, Happiness with your host, Brian Schley.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Had a little bit of a delay, but we're live.
Somebody needs to pay the internet bill.
No joke. Hey,
Need a sponsor.
you know what? We need a sponsor for
I
that.
need an internet sponsor. Thank you, DW.
Yeah,
But while we're on that, let's
Chantel.
mention our current sponsors, and we will let people know how they can get in touch with us to become a sponsor so we can get better equipment. just kidding. So anyway, we would like to thank our sponsors, Century 21 All Services, Steve and Judy Rush. If you'd like to get in touch with Steve and Judy Rush, you can call Judy at 540-871-3131, or you can call Steve Rush at 540-871-4021, and that is Century 21 All Services in Bedford. Call Steve and Judy for all your real estate needs. Also, we'd like to thank CNS Business Services for being a sponsor as well. You can contact CNS Business Services at csbusinessservice.com, or I'm trying to use technology today, 540-586-1120. That's 540-586-1120. And last but not least, Grizzly Garage Doors. You can contact them at 434-277-2765. They are veteran-owned, and they can take care of all your garage door needs. Again, you can call Adam at 434-277-2765. So, those are our sponsors. Thank you for that. We're still looking for a studio sponsor. If you're interested in being a sponsor of the show, you can contact me, the host, the one and only, Brian Schley.
Love Muffin.
You can call me at 434-444-1874. I would like to welcome in Woody.
Hello.
And DW. Both are here.
Hello. Big shout out to, we've got a new fan in Florida,
Oh, wow.
Yolanda Tanksley and baby Jade. We want to say hello to them in Florida.
Yes.
We also understand that your father's been sick, so we are hoping he's on the mend, and we'll be praying for him. Thank you for that.
Absolutely.
And since Yolanda Tanksley is a long name to say, for the rest of the show, when we give you a shout out, we're just going to say, yo.
There you go.
Makes it easier.
Yo, Florida. Thanks
Yeah.
for checking in.
I love Florida.
Yeah. All right. So that takes care of our open announcements. We'll roll right in. I moved it up, Woody. I have moved sports up.
Oh, boy.
So we're,
Hey, I have a sound for that. Are you? Well, it's not really a sound. Are you ready for it?
yeah, we're growing, man. Give it to us.
Oh, that's a drum roll. Never mind.
That's sports.
Technical difficulties on this episode, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Brian.
That's supposed to be whenever I speak, right? We're supposed to hear that
Oh,
drum roll.
Hold on. I got one more for you. This is just in case. You never know.
I swear.
There we
That's
go.
you're going to have to use that when we do the 80s trivia night.
I've got it right here on
Because
cue.
my secret weapon,
All right, we got to talk about that real
Yeah.
quick. Now, listen, if your
you can't even say it.
if your secret weapon
Yeah, Elmer.
that wascally wabbit.
happens to own a radio station or have worked at a radio station, that's not. I keep hearing these rumors. That's not happening, right?
I don't know where you hear
Here we
rumors
go.
from.
Uh-oh.
Don't believe
free
everything.
agency.
Huh?
Free agency, man.
You don't
I
believe
know
everything you hear on
recruit.
the internet.
Well, if it's on the internet, it's got to be true.
No, I'm telling you, I got a secret weapon that is the 80s guru.
Oh, my gosh.
All
And
right.
DW knows everybody, so yeah.
That's coming up in future episodes. So we will. We're working hard behind the scenes to make that happen. You know, one of the things I notice when I do watch back these podcasts is
How pretty you are and how you like yourself.
that
and
too. I'm very well rounded.
Got the new lights on there and stuff.
Yeah, that lights me up. No, one of the things I've noticed is I stare at the damn ceiling. Beep. I stare at the ceiling.
I wasn't quick enough.
And I don't know why. I'm sitting there and talk. I'm like, why am I talking to the ceiling? But anyway.
You're probably looking at it and go, I wish I'd have painted that last time I
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know who the
Is that,
landlord
is that leaking again?
Oh, boy. It's a water feature.
That'd be a good place for a heat
It's
duct.
a dust
Amen.
suppression
We
system
could use some
inside.
heat. So anyway, all right, moving on to sports. Sorry about that. The problem we have is we still do not have high school sports in Bedford. I watched the board meeting. Same old, same old. Doesn't look like anything's going to happen in the near future. I hate it for the kids. My whole theory behind the whole thing is, look, if they've got to go to school, whether it's 2 days a week, 1 day a week, if they're practicing, man, let the kids play, man. I mean, we're at that point.
Yep.
But, you have seniors
Even the governor's on board with that now, right?
Yeah, and I mean, you have seniors that will never get to play basketball again.
Right.
They've pretty much missed their season. So, if you're out there, keep emailing, keep calling, keep putting pressure on them. I mean, all you need is one person out of the 4 to flip, and you can play sports. So, don't think it goes unnoticed.
You ought to run for the school board. You ever thought about running for anything?
No. Listen, like I don't run for anything, but apparently I ran for office once.
Yeah.
And I won, and then I ran again, so I'm 1 for 1. I lost the second one, so I don't know if I'm running in anything else. Running's too difficult. Plus, it doesn't help. So, update on batting cages. I think we do have some people that are helping now for the batting cages out at Liberty High School, which is a good thing. Still, if you're interested and want to help out, you can call me at 434-444-1874. I will get you in touch with the right people. So anything you can do to help out at Liberty High School, they're wanting to build some new batting cages out there, and we are well on our way. Just need some more help. So that leads me to the rest of the Seminole District is playing. So I want to give scores for Thursday, January 14th. The winners were Amherst, Heritage, and LCA. Amherst toppled Rustburg. Ooh, you like that? Toppled, right? Toppled Rustburg 60-54. Heritage BDC Glass 67-51. It's a rivalry game there, right? You were a graduate of Glass, right?
Nope.
No, you're LCA.
Nope. I went to LCA until high school, and then I graduated from Heritage.
Oh. Well, guess what? Heritage lost.
Yeah.
No, Heritage beat Glass. So congratulations. LCA beat Brookville 72-57. Monday scores, Amherst. Heritage who won that? Oh, okay, Heritage won. Heritage beat Amherst 53-54. What was that crash? Did I hear something?
Nope, that technical difficulty.
His jaw hit the floor when he
I
mentioned
was-
the score.
I'm trying to get to the scores, man. I'm
Yeah.
doing terrible. Anyway, EC Glass beat Rustburg 62-46. Last night, Amherst defeated Brookville 68-63. Heritage defeated Rustburg 65-52. And LCA beat Glass, which is a pretty big win, 65-61. So that takes care of your sports. Now moving on to what's happening.
What's happening?
What's happening?
What's happening? There you go.
Y'all know how long it took me
show.
to find that? You
Awesome.
remember that?
Yeah, we get a red beret for Brian. He'd look like Rerun if he could dance.
We should recreate the opening scene, us running down the Bedford sidewalk or something.
Well, you had me till you said run.
All right. I want to give an update again on middle school. Reminder on the 25th, which is Monday. Is that right? We will have the groundbreaking ceremony for the middle school project. It's huge.
Anniversary of the fire.
Anniversary of the fire as well. Yes.
That's why he's doing it on that day.
Yep. So that's very exciting, and I'm looking forward to that.
And we should here's our new sponsor coming by, Amtrak.
That's right.
It's hard to stop a train.
Pause.
Can we find a train sponsor, please?
I'm gonna find a train sponsor.
Here we go.
Is that a real train or Woody's sound effects?
That's my new. It's so lifelike.
That's a good button you got there.
Thank
Woody.
you. It's in stereo, so surround.
Sidewalk projects, Peak Street.
Yep. On the last 2 sections, probably they poured another section last week. It's looking real good. 2 more sections. They should be down to Nichols Road.
Okay.
Getting ready to wrap up the Burks Hill RFP
Bid.
projects, and he'll be announcing who's winning that contract so we can start on that project.
Wonderful. That's awesome. Liberty Lake Park, there's some upgrades going to be happening out there soon.
Yep. Right across from the concession stand, if you're in that parking lot, The town purchased a parcel of land right there that we're going to have the timber cut off of it and expand the parking lot so we can, because one of the things we notice when we have people out to the park and have big events is we don't have enough parking.
Right.
And it's an issue. So we're going to hopefully expand that parking lot by several hundred spots.
Wonderful. Okay, good. So things are happening. That's what what's happening?
What's
now
happening?
you know what's happening.
That's what's
So
Yeah.
that's all encouraging. Very exciting news. And there'll be more to come. We'll update from time to time. Today, DW, was a very historic day.
Yes. Not what you would think.
No. I mean, a lot of people were waiting for this day, but I am excited to give the news. Actually, I'm not going to give it. I'm going to let you give it.
Okay.
So tell people why this day is historic.
Well, today is historic because of our guest that we have, Stacey Kraft.
Yes.
And she is the head of the Carter Kraft Foundation, which is dear to my heart with the whole family. And so I recently wrote a book that just came out. I'm going to hold that up so we can see it. It's called The Day Boots Became a Cow.
Yeah.
True story at my house. It was a silly story of me and my family and thought it was cute. I wrote it on the computer, took it home to my wife, and she loved it. So I wanted to try to do something special with it. So I wrote a book. It just come out. It's on Amazon. We're going to share that link to where you can get it on Amazon.
Perfect.
From now to the end of February, every book that's purchased, part of the proceeds will be donated to the Carter Kraft Foundation.
Wonderful. That's awesome.
So after we get through February, we'll tally that up, and beginning of March, we will get to them and give them a check. Now, today only, and I'm going to hold something else up here.
Today only.
Today only. We're going to do this today. The first 5 people to contact us on Facebook or by email, we have on the Life Liberty US, and Woody will give that email out, or you can hit us up on Facebook. The first 5 people that will call in, write, do something, and donate $20 to the Carter Kraft Foundation, we will not only give you an autographed book from me, but also a plush 7-inch stuffed version of Boots the cow.
Man.
You'll get that with it too. And we'll get your information. Now, the first one today, these fresh off the press, just came in the bag today. We was worried we wouldn't get them. They was delivered today, and my wife was excited. Come home.
Oh,
So the very first one goes to Stacey today.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Will you, hey, photographer, will you hand that over to Stacey?
So you're listening to Life, Liberty,
Yes.
Happiness, hosted by Brian Sly. But our guest today is Stacey Kraft, and we are excited. The book, listen, for those who are listening right now, I had no idea. Like, this was all
Yes.
kind of, my wife is scrolling through Facebook, hey, and it's like, wow. So
Yes.
I had no idea you had been working on this.
Yes, I've been working on it for a while. And Woody, Watch Creative Publishing, a division of Watch Creative Studios.
That's out in the warehouse.
Out of the warehouse, yeah. It's in the heated part of
It's
the
in the
building.
heated part. They have better office.
Yeah,
offices
that's the
on
other
there.
thing. If you see our guest shaking today, she's not nervous. She's just cold. So, but Woody was kind enough to work with me on that and done a great job. And we, put it all together and kept it low key and quiet until it came out. And actually, the wild part is it came out on Amazon. And I had to order it on Amazon to get me a copy because I get some copies, but I had to order it myself to get it before
That's right.
other people was able to get it before I could get it.
Well, we hope. So if you're interested in this, we're the first 5.
First 5,
You can call the show. So, Woody,
Yes.
if they want to call the show right now.
and there's somebody
Right.
on the line right now.
Right
One of
now.
our other guests should be on hold.
Oh yeah, we have somebody in the caller queue
All
right
right,
now.
let's take care of bills real quick.
Yes.
And
let's do
then
it.
we'll go to that.
Yes.
So this segment is sponsored by Steve and Judy Rush. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home or your land or looking to purchase a home and need representation, please call Steve and Judy Rush. These realtors have over 60 years of combined experience in assisting in buying and selling and marketing their homes and land. So if you're thinking about it, man, don't wait. Just call right now. You can call Steve or Judy. Call Judy at 540-871-3131. Call Steve at 540-871-4021. And that's Century 21 All Services, Steve and Judy Rush.
And he prefers calls after 10 p.m.
Yes.
I talked to him the other day.
Yeah, well, Steve stays up late, but he always stays up late working. I mean, he's working on selling your land,
Yeah,
so
that's right.
those
Working
are the
hard.
people to contact. So, you say you got somebody on the line?
I do.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to come in. Let's and if anyone wants to call, the number is 540-712-6221, and here we go.
All right. You're on the line, Kendall. You there, Kendall?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Okay, we got on the line here.
I'm here.
We've got Kendall Kraft on the line. His wife Stacey is here with us in the studio. And so we're going to jump back and forth and talk to both of you.
Oh, perfect.
Yep.
We get to do. I didn't know that.
Can you
See,
hear us
this
okay, Kendall?
This is a treat for me.
Yep. Can you hear us
Yeah,
okay,
you
Kendall?
good.
Okay, good.
Oh, great. So now, thanks. I wasn't prepared for this, but first of all, I do want to welcome in Stacey. You're here in the studio. Kendall, you're on the phone. So both of you say hi.
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 We got these delays, so you got to work through that. But if you could, Stacey, can you give me just a little, for those that are listening, may not know who you guys are, tell us a little bit about you and Kendall, and just a little background about both of you.
Well, my husband, Kendall Kraft, he owns several of the dealerships in Lynchburg and the body shops, Honda, Hyundai, and Chrysler, Jeep. And we also have a farm, and we raise beef cattle and have chickens and bees, and so that's what we do a lot of times in our spare time.
How long have you been in the bees? Because is that a new thing?
Beef.
But
No,
you said
we
bees too.
I
Oh,
said
bees?
Yeah,
too.
you need to calm
Mhm.
down over
Yeah.
there. She's my guest. No, I'm just curious about the bees, because that seems like a fairly new thing.
We've been there. My husband started several years ago.
You're fine.
Several years ago. And it's very difficult.
Is it?
Yeah, very difficult. We can have 3 hives and get through winter and only have one left.
Wow.
You know,
wow.
it's just it's a lot of work. So
Wow.
yeah, my husband does most of it when it's as far as taking care of them, and then I do the honey when it's time to do the honey. I do that because that's a job.
So, Kendall, do you get stung?
Oh, yes. I get stung all the time. She sits in it and watches.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's so y'all spend a lot of time with the farm, both. But I mean, do you spend a lot of time at the dealership, Stacey?
No.
Most of the time at the farm.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've got, let's see, it's Kraft. Was it Billy Kraft? Is it still called Billy Kraft, or is it just Kraft?
Which one?
I don't know.
Depends
See,
on
there
which
you go.
one. Yeah.
The Honda dealership.
The
Okay, so
Honda
the Honda
dealership.
still is
Billy
still
Kraft
Billy
Honda.
Kraft Honda.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then you've got
Kraft Hyundai,
Kraft Hyundai, and then Kraft
Chrysler,
Jeep. That's what
Dodge Ram.
Mm-hmm.
So let me give you a little bit of history. My dad was a car salesman for many, many years. And Kendall, you may know him, may not. I don't know. Hopefully this doesn't end well. No, my dad worked for Julian Adams for many years. And then I guess when they decided to shut down Adams Motor Company, that's when you ended up with the Chrysler, right? The dealership.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So, I mean, and then my dad moved to Nashville, got out of car dealership, and then did some other things. But I'm kind of familiar a little bit with the deal. I know it's a lot of long hours. So I was curious a little bit about, the business. You also do collision too, right?
They have 5 collision centers.
5 collision
in
centers.
Roanoke,
Wow.
Lynchburg, Smith Mountain Lake.
Wow. How do you find time to even speak to us? Thank you.
And I believe right now, don't you have a vehicle at the collision center right now?
My wife we're still working through insurance. Oh gosh, DW, why do you always bring up? Yeah, we're working on that. That we did go there because that's where DW said you have to
You
do
did the
that.
best
So
work. Hey, they fixed a couple of my
That's same over here.
boo-boos.
Yep.
Well, so now that we've got through that little phase, I am curious if you could talk to us a little bit about the foundation.
Um, my husband decided after the loss of Carter
Mm-hmm.
that he wanted to do something to give back to others.
Sure.
Because that's the way Carter was.
Yeah.
He would help others.
Mm-hmm.
And he worked in the dealership. And did a lot of different things. Towards the end, he was in sales, and he did very, very well.
Good.
So after his passing, Kendall wanted to start the foundation. And so since we started that, that's what we've done. We've worked towards giving back to others.
Oh,
And tried at times to do fundraising things to bring in money so we can help more people.
right.
And we do things for locals. We don't pass money outside of the local area.
Right.
This past year, what has been very difficult for us, we
Sure.
weren't able to do a lot of the fundraising things that we do. We were able to do our golf tournament, which brought us in a significant amount of money. We do have really good sponsors and a lot of good golfers out there that participate and donate money.
That's great.
And we plan on doing that again this year, somewhere in the month of September, because that's one thing you can do with COVID. You can play golf. So, fortunately, we were able to do that.
And that was a fun event. Tammy and I went out and helped volunteer this year because I'm on the board of the Carter Craft Foundation, and my whole family, which supports it, we like to go out and support it. So we volunteered at the golf tournament this year. So not only is it a good thing to do and fundraiser, it was a lot of fun that day.
Yes,
Right.
it is.
It was a long day.
Yes.
But a lot of fun. Tammy and Megan drove the beer cart, which seemed to be a lot of fun to them.
Hey, I can do that.
A lot of people, we had some, door prizes donated, silent auction stuff. So after the tournament, we had, nice catered food and did the silent auction. It's fun from the beginning to the end.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
So, Kendall, if you're still there, does DW play golf any at all?
He rides on the golf cart.
Somebody got to ride on the golf
I
cart.
was gonna say.
Yeah, I can eat the food. I can sell 50-50 tickets.
So when is the golf tournament coming? Is there one
we,
for 20?
We get him. We get him to hang around with a celebrity.
Yeah.
Oh
right.
yeah. Well, he is a celebrity now. Now he's got a book. He's got a pedal.
Yeah. That's right. For a good cause. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, we need to have book signings at all of your dealerships. So
That's right.
Hey, can we do that?
With Rick Ram, Woody, can you line that up?
We can make that happen.
Me, Rick Ram, Sasquatch.
Yep, we can have Bigfoot there.
Bigfoot
We can have
there.
Dave. We can have the whole crew.
There
Oh,
is a
wow.
real Sasquatch, right? You're not talking about me. You're
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
There's another one.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Just
two.
wanna
We have two. Yeah. Yeah.
wonderful.
So when's the next golf tournament coming up?
We're looking in the month of September. We haven't got an exact date, but that's normally where we try to do it in September. So we'll be pushing that soon. That looks like this year right now is the only thing that we can plan for. So
And in the past, y'all have had cruise-ins,
yes.
stuff like that. The Jeep thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that we were able to do for 3 years, and that was the Jeep cruise in we did in Amherst.
Yeah.
So and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was. I remember doing
Yeah.
video. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Raised a lot of money there. And unfortunately, last year we weren't able to do it, and this year we're not going to be able to do it either. So, but maybe next year. So,
Yeah, we'll be creative, come up
Yeah.
with some new ways and stuff.
Yeah.
So if somebody wanted throughout this, is there somewhere somebody can go to donate? Is there a website?
Yes, the website's Foundation.
Okay.
And there is a donate button on the website.
Make it easy. Just
Yes.
click
Yes.
and donate. That's
Very
awesome.
easy.
So yeah, if you're listening, it's a great foundation. Please help support them. It's been tough on all nonprofits because you just haven't been able to do much. I do the Minutemen Club, but I mean, we just haven't been able to. We haven't even met. I mean, it's been so difficult with this COVID stuff. So what type of organizations do you work with outside? You guys kind of the money that you raise, you end up putting back in the community. What are some of those types?
Recently, we've helped Amazement Square, and then Christmas this year, we did 201 bags for seniors.
Oh wow!
And some of those were nursing homes, and then senior apartment community. And we filled those bags up, and we weren't able to give them out this year, but we were able to just take them there and drop them at the front door. But this year we were able to do 201 bags, and we partnered with New London Athletics and Kim Cobb with Century 21.
Yeah.
We all went in together and were able to do all those bags. And of course, my daughter, Amanda Kent, she's always there to help us do any of these things. So.
Yeah. No, it's been great. I mean,
Also, partner with the Bedford Police Department, do the Shop with the Cop.
That's right.
Shop with the Cop.
And that's a great program that Kendall and Stacey have supported over a couple of years. And if you're not familiar with that, social services identify some families that have needs that Christmas time, some kids that might not get as good a Christmas as they do. Carter Craft Foundation makes a generous donation that helps that. And then they pair up those children with a police officer and take them up to Walmart. And my son is a police officer, so I'm proud of that he goes and gets to do that. And Tammy and I go up there and help out with that. And they walk through the store with those children, let them pick out stuff and pay for it through those donations. One of the other things that they've helped out in the Bedford area, because I want to bring up the Bedford area they help out, was, and of course, this year we couldn't have it, but in the past, Cop Camp.
Yep.
They have donated to Cop Camp, which the police department puts on. It's a week-long camp for kids to come, and they get to learn how to be a police officer and learn investigative skills and forensics and everything. And so, and they're fed lunch every day, and they're all the stuff and everything. So they help donate to that. And then also last year, before COVID hit, Stacey come up and Kendall come up and we went over to the schools and wrote a check and paid off all the school lunches for the kids that couldn't afford lunches.
Wow.
Wrote a check and paid off all that, so they didn't have to worry about not being able to eat.
That's wonderful. Yeah. So it's a great organization. Yeah. Now, DW, what is your relationship? Because you and Kendall go back a record ways, right?
Yes. Yeah, Kendall and I have been friends since kids. I mean, we grew up together. Watched our kids be born, just like family grow up together. Yeah. Just had a very close relationship. We just two knuckleheads in high school that liked to work on cars that, worked on through that. And, one of the things that I love about Kendall that, Kendall has had a lot of success with the dealerships and stuff, but he's still the same guy that I met, when I was a teenager. Hasn't changed at all. And we went to races.
Steve did the same thing.
Well, I'm still the same.
He used to stick me in the trunk of cars. He stick me in the trunk of cars at the dealership and lock me in.
That's right. That's right.
Yep. Hey, you find a trunk that me and DW can fit in.
Yeah. Yeah, and we have a lot of good stories and memories like that. And I'm surprised. I bring it up and say that I'm surprised Stacey still comes around, because the first time he brought Stacey around was to the races, because everybody knows that Kendall and I and a couple other friends have been making some annual trips, camping trips to the races and stuff, and they can get pretty fun. And so the first time we all got to meet Stacey was at one of those vacationing trips at the race.
Hey, that could be.
And she came back. So
That could be your next children's book.
I don't think it'll be a children's book.
That's an adult book.
Yeah, that'll definitely
Kendall
be.
and DW go racing.
That's right.
That would be a cool little book.
That's right. That's right. Well, Kendall, Brian just got into the RV thing, so maybe we can talk him into coming.
Yeah, the RV thing is definitely different.
Yes.
For sure. I've been leaning on DW to give me tips.
Well, there's an RV experience, and then there's an RV Martinsville experience.
Oh, yeah.
It's totally two different things.
Well, we definitely should do that.
Yeah.
You can't let DW take your picture of your face.
Oh,
You never know what body it might end up on.
Exactly. Yes.
That's the fun part of it. So. Yeah.
We're talking with Stacey and Kendall Craft with the Carter Craft Foundation. And DW, it's I've got longtime friends, and I know exactly what you're talking about. It's a bond that's it's just different. I mean, you stay in touch. You guys have been friends for a long, long time.
Yes.
And I've heard some of the racing stories.
Yes, they're fun.
He never tells you the whole truth. He always tells you the truth, and it just leaves a little bit.
And there's usually pictures to back it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Nice golf cart pictures. Yeah.
That's nice golf. Yeah, nice golf pictures. Yeah. And the one thing about Kendall, I'll say that we talk or text several times a week. I mean, even if it's a text, hey man, how you doing?
Yeah.
You doing good? We always check on each other. We're there for each other, day, night. We've had a lot of fun. We've laughed together. We've cried together. It's family. It's what it is. So.
Well, it's a great organization. Now, I will ask you first, Kendall, to see what your response is, and then I will ask you, Stacey. But we always end our segment with our guest that if you could choose one person to hang out with for a 24-hour period, it could be anybody in history, time, it doesn't matter. Who is it, and where are you going to hang out at?
Well, I've got so many people, but DW especially. We always have a good time wherever we go.
Yep.
Usually it's Martinsville, but I haven't been able to go lately. Everything's been keeping me so busy. So.
I hear you. Stacey, you want to handle that one?
It would probably be my best friend Lisa.
Okay.
She had been sick before COVID, and so I wasn't able to see her, and she's struggled through the last year, and she's doing a lot better now, but COVID's here, so I would just hang out on the farm.
Oh, that's cool.
It's the farm is a peaceful place. It is a wonderful place to be, just to listen to music, watch the sunset, the fall come over the mountains.
Yep.
It's just a very peaceful place, and I think my husband gets to talk to Carter a lot there.
Yeah.
It's a great place
to connect. Absolutely. It's when I was growing up, when my parents split up, my mom moved to Farmville, Prospect, Virginia, and we lived on a farm. And when you're young, it's a farm. You work, and it's not fun. The older I get, we go hunting in Highland and consider that a farm.
Highland, Michigan?
No, it's not Highland, Michigan. It's Highland, Virginia. It's near Monterey. But it's something about it. It's a peace. I'm not much of a walker and a hiker, but I do walk a lot on the farm. There, sitting out on the porch, facing the Jackson River. And so I know it's a different piece. I mean, it's while there's always work to do, and there's always something. You can never walk out of that door and go, it's all been done. There's no such thing.
Right.
I think most people you talk to can name their happy place. Yeah. To be, and of course, what Stacey's saying on the farm, and it's the same thing with Tammy and I. We go home. Tammy would rather sit outside and listen to cows chew grass and pull grass. That's her thing that she loves to listen to. I love sitting outside, but I'm gonna sit outside, listen to music, and just sit in the chair and listen to music.
Yeah.
And take it easy. But everybody has a happy. Woody, what's yours?
Oh man,
Oh, Woody's still on the show. Woody,
I'm
Woody.
still here. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm in the corner.
Yeah.
No, yeah, my parents, where I grew up, there's a lake right
Hmm.
right over the hill from them. There's no one around it. It's one of those out there lakes, and they have a dam where you can go up and you can see the lake on one side and the creek on the other. And man, if you're having a day, just take a chair up there and enjoy the view.
Yeah, that sounds great. Well, Stacey, thank you again.
And we
for
should
being our
also
guest.
mention
Yeah,
to everybody
go ahead.
too that when you're watching TV and you see all these great commercials with Kraft and Rick Ram and stuff like that, that's his work. He does all
Yes.
that. Watch
Oh,
Creative
gosh, y'all
Studios
too
does all
kind.
that.
Well, the Crafts have been extremely kind to
Yes.
me, supporting a small business guy, video guy,
Small guy too.
small guy.
Yeah.
Thank you. When I first got started, there's definitely other broadcast options out there, but they've stuck with me and just have helped me. I don't know.
You remember the first commercial you did?
Oh
for him?
gosh, I do. Yeah,
Yeah.
I absolutely do. And then I remember the first Rick Ram. I remember all the stuff that they've let me have fun with and do, and just so I'm always grateful for the Kraft family.
Yeah. Awesome.
Again, thank you for being on the show. Tell our listeners one last time where they can donate to the Carter Craft Foundation.
CarterCraftFoundation.com.
Okay.
And there's a donate button there.
All
And we appreciate y'all having us here
Absolutely.
today.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Moving on to our next segment. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Yep.
And Nobody Knows is sponsored by CS Business Services, located at 1029G, right in front of the Y. Woody,
Yes.
did you know
Hmm.
what it's like to receive a letter from the IRS?
It's
Well,
terrifying.
If you own a business, you know you get them from time to time, and it freaks you out, doesn't it?
It does.
You're thinking, oh God, what did I do? What have I done wrong? Well, it turns out, I have done nothing wrong. They just might be updating tax codes or writing some report that you're supposed to update. I used to worry about all that stuff all the time, Woody. But guess what I did?
What did you do?
I got rid of that worry, and I called CS Business Services because they take all of that stress and turn it into confidence. You know that they're staying on top of all the newest tax codes, and that's constantly changing. So now I know everything is up to date and everything's right. I even have them pay my invoices for me. Whatever I need, I have Charlene and Susan take care of it. If I need a profit loss sheet, bam, I email her. Within minutes, I get a profit loss sheet. So don't wait. If you're a listener, please call them today, and you can call them at, I need to put that higher up in my script, 540-586-1120. And that number again is 540-586-1120. Call them, tell them you heard about them from the show, and they will take care of all your needs. So, DW,
Yes.
did you know?
Yep.
We don't have, apparently you're not important enough to have music.
Yeah. Well, before we get to that section, let's say goodbye to Kendall. We still got him on the line.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
hey,
Kendall.
We don't want to hang. Kendall, we thank you for joining us today and calling in.
Well, I appreciate it, and I just want to say a big shout out to Addison Craft too. He helps me a lot on the farm. So,
Yes. Yeah. Addison is
I just want
Kendall's younger
to
son.
mention him.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. Good family.
Thank
Good
you,
family.
Kendall.
Younger 20,
Yep.
20
Thank you.
23.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Kendall. All right. So, did you know?
Thank you guys.
Yep. You're welcome. I'm going to tell you a little bit about. Everybody's familiar with all the dealerships and stuff they have now, all the Kraft stuff. But did you know that Billy Kraft actually started out in the steel business?
No.
Before he was in the car business, he had Kraft Steel.
Shut up.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
I did not.
And
know
he
that.
bought that little corner where the Honda dealership used to be at and opened up a used car lot called Village Motors.
I'll be darned.
Okay. And then that was the first Volvo dealership in the area. And then slightly after that, it changed to Honda in about 1972. And it was a Honda dealership. And then when Kendall and I was in high school, that's where we started working at, helping out, washing cars, pinstriping.
Detailing.
Yeah, detailing. Kevin Hamlet, Ricky Hamlet, all the crew we was all a bunch of kids there having a good time. There used to be an old gas station right there where they tore all that down, we'd park up under the old gas island and stuff. And then they built the body shop across the street. We'd go over and, Mr. Kraft was nice enough to let us think we knew how to work on cars and paint them. And, we just really enjoyed that and learned and stuff. So then after the Honda dealership, that has now grown into today, which we kind of covered some of this, to 3 different car dealership locations. You got the Honda, Hyundai, Jeep, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge. And also Outback Storage is owned by the Crafts. It's a storage place where you can rent and store stuff.
Outback.
Yeah. Yep. And 5 auto body collision centers in the Lynchburg, Roanoke, in the Smith Mountain Lake area. One of them is in Manita. Mm-hmm. I personally have been a customer there several times.
Well, would you like to discuss how you did that one time?
Sure. I bought my wife a new truck.
Twice.
And
wow.
Got it home and needed to hook up the trailer because we was going to Martinsville and we was going to take a load of wood down. I'm not going to throw it off on her. Because
apparently he was going to try to.
I hooked up the trailer and forgot to latch it. And I went to back up, and the trailer come unloose.
Rookie.
And went through the tailgate of the brand new truck.
Wow.
So immediately I called up Kendall. Hey, man, I didn't screw up. No problem. Took it there, got it fixed, brought it home. 2 weeks later, guess what? I need to haul my golf cart across town. Guess what I did? I hooked up the trailer, went to pull up on the trailer. And as I'm pulling up on the golf cart, I watched the shot straight up in the air and went right back through the same place again.
And I'm asking you how to do things on my RV. What the hell am I thinking?
So then I called Kendall, and when he got done laughing, he just said, take it back out there again. We'll fix it up again. They still had the paint left over, I guess.
Well, do they fix RVs? Because apparently you're going to lead me down the wrong direction here.
Hey, man, it is what it is. So, But anyway, so they have, 5 collision centers. So I can vouch personally for that. They do a great job. And work here, at work, the town of Bedford's had them do work too. The storage place, and then they have, the Craft Farms, Another thing is, it's pretty cool that in the Lynchburg, Roanoke, and Smith Mountain Lake area, with all their businesses, they employ about 200 people.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a pretty large employer for this area that, to give people those kind of jobs. And most people you talk to that have been there, they've been a long time employees and they like it there. They treat their employees well. Mm-hmm. And, they treat them like family, and most people there consider family. So.
And then and he has a really good team, and that's one reason he's able to spend so much time on the farm.
That's right.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's right. And then, something else I'll wrap it up with, and we'll be posting a picture of this on the Facebook too that you might not know, that when Kendall and Stacey got married, I was able to officiate that wedding and marry them.
Yeah.
That's a Pastor DW.
Pastor DW.
Yes. That reference.
Yeah. And, and Stacey probably remember we was at Mr. Kraft's house is where we did the rehearsal, and her wedding planner was there, a real nice girl. I can't remember her name, but we was doing stuff, and she'd come over and say, Pastor, we get you stand over here. I'm like, oh, I'm not a pastor, but I'll stand there. Then a few minutes later, she's like, all right, we need to get the preacher over here. I'm not a preacher. And then we, do something else. All right, we're going to take some pictures. Preacher, can we get you to stand here? Not a preacher. And then, I always tell the story. My other buddies, Bobby and Bill and all, we was at the reception waiting for them to roll up. And, of course, we had a good spread of food and beverages. And she come over and says, all right, when they get here in the limo and pull up and get out, I'm going to get you to say the blessing with the food. I said, okay. And then she's like, all right, we're going to get the preacher to bless the food. I'm standing there holding the Coors Light. And she turned around, I'm going to get the preacher to say the blessing. And Bobby's like, put that beer down. But that was a lot of fun, So that, and I was, truly honored to be able to do that. It was the last wedding I performed.
Wow.
After that, I stopped and let my thing run out.
Hey, look at your record.
Yeah, that's right.
Doing better than most preachers.
That's right. You got that right. But I just want to follow up and say again, first 5 people call in or contact us to make a $20 donation. We'll get you that book, Little Stuffed Cow, and I'll sign it. It might kill the value of it if I sign it, but we can get it to you. And watch out, like them on Facebook, follow their events, support them, do stuff.
Go to Amazon and buy the book, too.
Well, go
And
to
leave
Amazon.
a review because that's most important.
Yeah.
Get it because all the reviews on Facebook are wonderful. Everybody's
Yes.
reading it. It's cute and it's local. But if you buy it on Amazon, be sure to go back and leave a review
Yes.
on Amazon for everybody to read.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to a good cause because, and then follow them when they have their events. Come out and support the events. If they have a cruise, then come out. Even if you come out and enjoy looking at
Yes.
cars and buy a hot dog and hamburger, all that stuff helps. Every little bit helps.
What is about? I am curious about how long is the book? 15 pages, 20 pages?
26 pages.
26 pages. Okay.
There's
What-
26.
And there's some behind the scenes photos.
It is.
Oh, good.
Of the actual boots.
Yes.
The cow.
Oh,
Now,
good.
I will tell
On the
you that,
farm.
the actual boots does not look like the boots on the cover or the stuffed animal.
It's inspired by
It's
a true
inspired
story.
by that, but
Inspired.
the book boots and stuffed boots is a little bit cuter than the regular boots. So, no, don't say all. My wife's over here giving me a hard time, and they have spoiled him. And here's the cool part: you'll see in the book pictures of the little girl bottle feeding. You'll see them playing kickball in the field. And Woody will tell you that all those are inspired off of actual pictures and videos that we have that we got the artist to use to go
That's
by
cool.
to make all that
Mhm.
stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, we have the actual stuff to see that,
Well,
and now we ended up with a 700-pound baby, out there that's spoiled to death. And when you ride out into the field, if you're not stopping and giving him bread or in honey buns, he starts taking his head and headbutting the ATV in the back till you stop to give him something because he's so.
Are we
spoiled.
still talking about the cow, or are we talking about you at dinner table?
Oh man, good grief.
Hey, where's my drum roll, please? Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'm coming. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It
Well-
stood it up.
We'll wait.
There
Oh,
we
there
go.
we go.
Yay.
All these comedians out of work because of COVID, you got to step on their toes. So,
Oh, well, I appreciate it, DW.
yep.
Business highlight of the day is Something Else Boutique. Something Else
You
Boutique.
forgot the Grizzly Garage Door sponsored that.
No, Grizzly Garage Door sponsors the trivia.
Oh, the trivia. That's right. Yep.
Good Lord.
I'm just trying to give them a shout out.
Extra shout out.
Yeah, extra shout out to
There you
Grizzly.
go.
But our business highlight is Something Else Boutique, and that is at 201 North Bridge Street. It's a cool place to shop. They got kind of all the neat. There's no men's clothing. It's all women's, right? Yeah, it's
I don't
and
think that,
kids.
I
Yeah,
don't think that means much these days.
yeah. But anyway, go in there, shop. It's really cool place. It's at 201 North Bridge Street. I'd say it's very fashionable, especially for ages teenagers on up through adults. Anyway, when you go there, if you happen to run into Janae, say hi. If not, she's at her other location, which is in River Ridge Mall.
Yep.
Now, is it called Something Else Boutique too? Yes, it is. So anyway,
Tell
go
her,
by.
tell her you heard about it on here.
Yes,
That's right.
because she needs to listen to the show.
Yes.
And call in.
Yeah.
She'd be going to call in.
Now, how do people call in, Woody? Because
Well,
apparently maybe we don't give out the number. enough.
I'll tell you how they can call in. They can call in at 540-712-6221. And we broadcast right on the website, lifeliberty.us. It'll tell you when we go live. You can call in and you can listen to the show while you wait for us to pick up.
All right. So,
Easy.
our trivia for today. Now, I will say this. I'm a little perturbed at our trivia because people don't answer enough. You've got to participate. People will answer on Facebook, but
Yeah.
only after we post it. I mean, listen to the show, email the show. How can they email the show?
They
Woody?
can email the show by going to lifeliberty.us. Up there, hit contact. Super easy. And we get it right away.
And you can leave comments, good or bad. You
Yeah.
can say the host talks too much.
Yeah.
I think that's been a complaint we've had this year. Can you
Yes.
believe that? Yeah. Mhm.
I don't believe that. I think
talk
that's,
too much.
that's-
Yeah.
Now, Stacey, I
That's
don't know if
shocking.
the face you just made was real or if you're like, yeah, you do talk too much.
She agreed with it.
Apparently.
She sent the email. That's what it was.
Anyway, this segment is sponsored by Grizzly Garage Doors. Woody,
Yes.
want a trivia question?
No, yeah, I'd love one.
What is the best garage door company in this area?
Oh, man, I have an idea, but tell me.
Hey, it's Grizzly Garage Door. You can call them at 434-277-2765, or you can visit their website at grizzlygaragedoorllc.com. You can get your new doors, existing door repair, replacement, They even have emergency service capabilities too. Maybe your house just needs a slight facelift. You can do that with new garage doors. Just a real nice garage door on the front can change the curb appeal and make it pop. Call 434-277-2765. So.
And they have also been one of their sponsors.
That's right.
Look at
Oh,
that.
look
Yes.
at see.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
Spread the
At
love.
the golf tournament, they sponsored.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
They're
they
a
did.
wonderful sponsor of the show. Matter of fact, right now, let me tell you how easy it is to sponsor the show. We do it by month. So you don't have this long contract you have to sign. We're not going to call you up and beg and all this other stuff. It's pretty simple. You want to sponsor the show, call me at 434-444-1874, and we'll curtail what you need. I mean,
We'll add a segment for you.
absolutely, yeah. You can sponsor the studio. We can call it Grove Street Studio, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, you can sponsor my internet, like whatever you want, right?
Or heat provided by whatever heating and cooling.
Yes, exactly. Oh, that brings me to another thing. It's exclusive. So if we take on a heating and air company, we're not going to take on 2 or 3 different ones. It's just one.
Right.
Just one per show. So that's anyway, it's a great opportunity to sponsor. Where our listeners grow each week.
Yep.
So anyway, if you're thinking about it, don't think any longer. Just look, if you want to be part of the Cool Cub, get on board because we're growing each week. So our trivia, getting to that. Last week's winner was Tim Black, Mayor Black. So he does listen to the show.
He does.
And he got the answer correct. The question was, why did the question just lost my brain here?
If you gave him his
The
thing,
chief-
I'm going to
the-
see him in a meeting here in a few minutes. When we take his prize to him.
Yes, you can take his
the
prize
police
to him.
chief before.
Yeah, name the police chief before Chief Foreman.
Jim Day.
Jim Day was the answer, correct. I've had the privilege of having lunch with Jim when you introduced me. Wonderful person.
Yep.
So if you listen to the show, Jim, we like you and we miss you.
Yes.
But not enough that we don't like Chief Foreman. So we'll say that. Anyway, this week's trivia question: name the town of Bedford largest employer. Who has the most employees? Who?
Currently.
Yes.
Currently. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good one.
So that's this week's trivia question. Wrapping up the show. Great show.
Yep.
Try to keep it within an hour. I had people say that was one of the complaints too. You guys go too long. All right, stop listening.
Who is complaining all this? Oh my goodness, people.
And Yo.
No, I'm okay with complaining.
Oh man.
Yo in Florida, if you're listening.
Oh yeah, yo.
Yo. If
Thank
you're
you for
listening in
listening.
Florida, hit us up and tell us what you thought.
Next week's guest. You guys probably don't know this, but I do.
Yeah.
Because I talked to him. Next week's guest is Marco Galbraith. Do you know him?
Oh
I know
yeah.
Marco Polo. I don't think I know him.
Tactical, right?
That's right. Yeah.
For some, yeah.
He'll be on. We'll talk a little bit about, workplace violence, shooting. What do they call it? What's the proper?
Active shooter.
Active shooter. Yeah. He can give us some tips on that. I think they do concealed weapons classes. I took a concealed weapons class, got my concealed weapons permit. It's a good, anyway, he'll be a really fun guest to be on. A funny story with him was I had actually done some work at his house and found out he had done some photography. So we ended up doing our family portraits and stuff there. And he did a wonderful job. But that was the last time we've done it. My wife gives me hell over that because we've only done it once since my daughter was born. But I mean, who likes photographs? Do y'all do?
We do one every year.
Do you?
Yeah,
Yes,
so
of
does
course you
Stacey.
do.
Stacey and Kendall do family photographs every year.
You,
Not every year. It's hard to get Kendall to do it.
see, I'm more like
He's a little
you.
camera
This year I
shy.
had to do it of my calf that I'm taking care of.
Oh,
Oh.
well, good.
Yeah.
Again, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Sure. Don't forget, buy DW's book. Go to Amazon.
We'll put a link on the Facebook page.
We'll
We'll put a link on the
Yep.
Facebook page, and you can check out our sponsors on the
Website.
website
Yeah, the
as well.
website. Yeah, everything's there.
LifeLiberty.us. It's so easy.
What do you got in that cup?
I don't, not enough. I'm telling you, I'm gonna start putting stuff in it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I wish I had a sound effect for that. But
anyway, see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to Life, Liberty, Happiness. For more information, visit us online at lifeliberty.us.